girl, welcome to my channel. My name is Alana. I'm about to share the #1 strategy that I have used that took me from sabotaging and procrastinating to actually launching my dream business in 6 months. Have you ever heard the term, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time around? Because if you're like me, you've heard it 1,000 times, and every single time it went in one ear, out the other. And that was true for me until December 2023, girl. I had a now or never breakthrough moment. And I realized that I was going to stay miserable for the rest of my life if I could not figure out how to conquer the fear, conquer the self-sabotage, and actually sustain the momentum that I kept trying to create towards launching my business and changing my life. And when I realized that I was at that moment in my life, that is when it clicked to me how true that phrase is. Because when we spend the majority of our time around people who A, are unambitious, or B, haven't achieved the level of success that we are looking to achieve in our lifetime, there are a couple things that happen subconsciously. Most importantly being, we are humans. We are designed to be a part of a tribe. And when we start to think bigger or differently than the people that we spend the most time around, we are going to subconsciously try to get ourselves to stay on their level because we do not want to feel othered. We want to feel like we have things in common with who we are surrounding ourselves with. And to do that, we are going to start doing things like telling ourselves, oh, success isn't possible for people like us because nobody in our circle has it. It only happens for people over there. And it's happening for the people over there because they have different education, different skill sets, different upbringings, all these reasons we pull in to make ourselves feel better about why we cannot achieve success. And all this mindset does is keep us stuck, keep us sabotaging, and keep us scared. And we're not doing that no more. So what are we going to do if we do not have successful people in our circle? Do not worry, because I'm not about to tell you to ditch your friends. Love your friends. Love your friends enough to show them what is possible for both you and them. When I really started researching what it was that made it so the successful entrepreneurs I was looking up to could push past their fear and stay motivated all the time, I realized that they all shared one habit, and that is called modeling. They modeled their mindsets, belief systems, business strategies, problem-solving frameworks, everything they did, they modeled it after the people that they aspired to be like. Nobody has to reinvent the wheel, y'all. Okay, if there is something you want to do, find someone who has done it before and model everything you do after what has worked for them, because there is a large chance that it will work for you as well. I'm not saying to copy what they are doing to the T, because we are all our unique individual selves. I am saying utilize the systems, the habits, the routines, the mindsets that they used to get them to where they are. That is how you accelerate your path to success. And the biggest shift in my journey came when I realized that I did not have to be around people like that physically in order to reap the benefits of their wisdom. The more I asked myself, how can I use this modeling technique to get ahead, the more answers started popping up for me, like reading, okay? Audiobooks, regular books, webinars, interviews. There are so many ways that we can immerse ourselves in the worlds and the minds of the people that we aspire to be like. I am going to be so real with you, girl. For a long time, I knew that this is something that I had to start doing, but I could not find the time to do it because I'm a mom. I had decided to take launching my business seriously, so that took up a lot of my time. But I kept asking myself, how can I make this work? How can I make this work? Because this is what is working for the people I look up to, so this is something that I need to put into my life immediately. And the more I asked myself that question, the more answers started coming to me. The best one being, I decided to replace the music with audiobooks. It is so simple, but I swear to God, it changed my life. So now the majority of the times and situations where I would usually listen to music, I listen to an audiobook. So driving is the main one, or doing things around the house, walking, wherever it may be, wherever music used to take over, I have replaced it with an audiobook. And I went from not being able to finish audiobooks to being able to finish at least one a week. Constantly immersing myself in the mindsets of the successful entrepreneurs that I look up to has boosted my confidence. It has boosted my business acumen, and it's increased my value both as a human being and an entrepreneur. And who does not love a boost in value? So even though you're not around these people physically, you can absolutely still benefit from their knowledge. And I'm going to share a couple ways you can implement modeling into your life right now. Number one, identify your top 3 to 5 people that you look up to when it comes to success in the field that you wish to be successful in. Who inspires you? Number 2, consume their content. Find their books, find their interviews, find their webinars. Are they coaches? Do they have programs you can join? Do they have courses you could take? Figure out in what ways are they putting their wisdom out there and start consuming it whenever and wherever you can for as long as you can. It doesn't matter if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, an hour, just make it happen. 3, reflect and implement. Taking in information means nothing if you do not reflect on what it means to you, reflect on what's most important to you, and start implementing it into your life. Challenge yourself. If you hear something in an audiobook and it inspires you and you think, oh, that's something that could really help me on my journey, jot it down and challenge yourself to find a way to put it into action that same day. Now, as I said before, I am an audiobook queen, okay? I am trying to get more into physical books because I aspire to have a really large library in my mansion one day. Manifesting. And I just wanted to drop in my top 2 physical book recommendations. They have these as audiobooks as well, but these have been really life-changing for me, and I wanted to share them. 1, Tony Robbins. He is on my list of my top 3 to 5 people that I aspire to be like success-wise. I so love what he has done as a peak performance coach, and I really want to bring that same value to my clients as a coach. This is called Awaken the Giant Within. It has been instrumental in rewiring my mindset in a way that allows me to attract success into my life with far less resistance, because resistance is the root of failure. Okay, we don't want that. Classic! If you have not read it, please do. It's on Audible too, so you don't have to even do it in the physical world. You can download this on Audible. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I read this 8 years ago now. I bought a copy for my mama. It was that motivating, okay? I got the highlights from when I originally read it still going. Like, it's a holy grail. If you don't do anything, if you can't find people to look up to, start here and you will be on a great path. Okay, now I want to hear from you. Before you go, let me know in the comments, who is someone you look up to and what is the most important piece of wisdom that you have gained from them? Let's share. Let's motivate each other. Let's form a community of boss women changing the world and launching their dream businesses. Thank you for watching. If you did find this video helpful, like I said, leave that comment, but also like and subscribe so you can stay up to date. I am a life and business coach, and again, I specialize in helping my fellow millennial women entrepreneurs conquer self-sabotage and start creating and sustaining the momentum necessary to launch their dream businesses, because we all deserve to live our entrepreneur dreams this year, girl. Okay, if that aligns with you, subscribe, because I have more videos on the way. Bye.